Hi, my name is Bethany. I'm from the New Bedford Main Library. I'm the Youth Services Librarian. And today I'm here at the New Bedford Art Museum to read you a story in honor of Black History Month. Today we are going to be reading Skin Again by Bell Hooks. Skin Again, written by Bell Hooks, illustrated by Chris Rashek. Dedicated all the joy of love community to knowing each other from the inside. Lisa, Chris, Jackie, Ann, and Garen. For Mary and Nels. The skin I'm in is just a covering. It cannot tell my story. The skin I'm in is just a covering if you want to know who I am. You have got to come inside and open your heart way wide. The skin I'm in looks good to me. It will let you know one small way to trace my identity. But then again, the skin I'm in will always just be a covering. It cannot tell my story. If you want to know who I am, you have got to come inside. Be with me inside the me of me, all made up of stories present, past, future. Some true to life, and others all fun and fantasy, all the way I imagine me. You can find all about me coming close and letting go of who you might think I am. Before you come inside and let me be real, and you become real to me. All real then, in that place where skin again is one small way to see me, but not real enough to be all. The me of me or the you of you, for we are all inside, made up of real history, real dreams, and the stuff of all we hope for, when we can be all real. Together on the inside. The ends.
Okay friends, so our book we're going to be reading today is called How Do Dinosaurs Say Goodnight by Jane Yolen, and it's illustrated by Mark Teagan. You can get this at your local library, or you can purchase it if you want to have it for your whole library. How Do Dinosaurs Say Goodnight by Jane Yolen and Mark Teagan. How does a dinosaur say goodnight when Papa comes in to turn off the lights? Does a dinosaur slam his tail and pout? Does he throw his teddy bear all about? Does a dinosaur stomp his feet on the floor and shout, "I want to hear one book more"? Does a dinosaur roar? How does a dinosaur say goodnight when Mama comes in to turn off the light? Does he swing his neck from side to side? Does he up and demand a piggyback ride? Does he mope? Does he moan? Does he sulk? Does he sigh? Does he fall on the top of his covers and cry? No, dinosaurs don't. They don't even try. They give a big kiss, then they turn out the light. They tuck in their tails, they whisper good night. They give a big hug, then one kiss more. Good night, little dinosaur.
Naka Boo, and today I'm at the learning studio, and we're going to be learning about dinosaurs and the letter D and the number 10 and the color green. Thank you.
Let's get into our learning time. Our letter of the day is what, Naka?
D.
Naka's going to show you how to write a capital D and a lowercase d. So when we say capital, we mean the big D, and we say lowercase, we mean the little d. Okay? And our number is
10.
10. Let's write the number 10.
Let's do tally mark.
Tally marks? Okay, she's going to do some tally marks for us. Do we know what tally marks are, friends? When we do use tally marks, they're lines that we use to show how many items we have. So whenever we have...
Yeah.
4, 5. 5 in one bundle, and then do 5 more.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Here we have 10 in tally marks. We're going to write the number 10. Show us how to write the number 10, Naka. Good. And how do we spell the number 10? The number 10 is spelled T-E-N. 3 little letters in the number 10. Okay? And we also are going to do some painting, and we're going to blend our paints, and we're going to make the color green. Can you spell green, Naka? Green is spelled G-R-E-E-N. Green. Okay? And we all know what the color green looks like because we see it outside all the time. What things do we see outside that might be green, Naka?
Grass. Trees.
Trees, the leaves on the trees, right?
Yeah.
But if we had a cactus, it might be all green, right?
Yeah.
Right?
And it's pokey. You don't know.
And sometimes dinosaurs were green too, right? And different colors. We're not really sure, but that's what we know from our scientific research.
Yeah.
So we're about to start working on our craft, our Dinosaurs. But before we do that, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about our activity pack that came in your bundle. So in there will be a reusable dry erase pocket, and that's this right here. And there are several different pages that we have in here of dinosaur learning fun. Okay? So I'm just going to briefly show you what we have. We have a cool puzzle. We have a cool mask. We have some tracing activities. A coloring activity. This is a Triceratops. Okay?
Yeah, that was in the movie we were watching.
We have a word search. You might need mom or dad's help with this. And then you can write about your own dinosaur that you made today. So you're going to write your dinosaur's name, what your dinosaur likes to eat, and what type of dinosaur it is. So Naka is going to have a Nakaboosaurus. What does she like to eat? Or is it a he?
It's a sheep.
Okay.
Well, what I like to eat is cake.
Okay, so that dinosaur eats cake, but most dinosaurs are herbivores, carnivores, or omnivores. So a carnivore, that's like a T-Rex, and they like to eat all meat. Very good. And what does a herbivore eat?
Grass.
Grass. And what does an omnivore eat?
Grass.
And
That seems disgusting.
okay, but he eats meat also, right? Okay. So this is how you can use our cool little pack. You can bring this with you anywhere you want. If you want to take it with you when you need to leave the house, or you just want to use it at home. The purpose of these dry erase pockets are is to be able to reuse the activity more than once, okay? So Naka's going to demonstrate for you how you can do that. And this is easy to erase and reuse several times.
Done.
And you can put several papers in it. So that way if you're on the go, the kids aren't getting bored, okay? It's art time. We're gonna do a dinosaur craft today because today's Dino Day. So we have a few items from home, but before we start, we always have to put on an old shirt or pull up your sleeves if mom says it's okay to wear what we're wearing. And we never use paint in the house without covering our tabletop. All of us mommies love your artwork, but we want it to stay on the paper, okay? We're gonna make a really cool Dinosaurs today. And he's very similar to a Stegosaurus. Do you know what a Stegosaurus is?
Isn't it the one with the pointies?
Yes, so he has an armored back and tail, okay? So Stegosauruses are herbivores. What does that mean?
They eat plants.
They eat plants. So like most herbivores, they don't have front teeth like we have. They have kind of like a pointy beak. So who else has beaks?
Bird.
Birds. Dinosaurs are the ancestors of birds and reptiles. Okay? So let's take out our art supply kit. We have a few things in there. We have some paint. We have a traceable cutout. We have scissors. We have some glue. And we are going to add our paint to our palette paper here. And before we start, we need to cut out our dino. If we can't do this on our own, let mom and dad do it first because we don't want to get hurt. Art is fun, okay? So, we already have Naka's dino cut out. She's going to glue it down. And I am going to give her some paint over here on her palette paper. And do you remember what colors we're going to be blending again?
We're going to be blending yellow and blue.
To make
green.
Green.
Let's do this.
So this is a fun finger painting activity, okay? So after we glue down our dino, we're going to take our fingers and we're going to make the armored back of the Stegosaurus, okay? All right, go ahead and glue it down.
This is fun.
It's always important to make sure we put our covers back on all of our supplies, kids. We don't want to dry out our markers or our glue, so let's make sure we remember an important part of art is cleaning up before and after ourselves, okay? Okay, so Naka's going to come over here. Oh, there we go. We have our Dinosaurus. His body is glued down. We're going to go ahead and blend. Do you want to blend the colors that you're going to add here, or are you just going to blend on the palette and put?
I want to put blue.
You want to put blue? Okay, so that's fine. We can do that. We can just add blue. Now remember, like we said, this is just an idea of how to do the artwork. You do not have to follow it specifically. If you want to make a different kind of dinosaur, you can do that. If you want to make your dinosaur have pink stripes or wear a little bow on top of his head, that's fine too.
I did nothing.
Use your imagination, okay? It's all about fun. Dinosaurus. Now this is going to be a really fun activity that we can get a little dirty with. We're going to use our fingers and we're going to give our Dinosaurus 10 armored spikes on his back. Okay?
So we have 1,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to put our blue finger in there. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So he has 10 armored spikes on his back, okay? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's how we count by twos, friends, okay? So now you can paint him however you want. Now it's time to decorate our Namosaurus, okay? On this one that we did earlier, I'm gonna show you how to name your Namosaurus. So you may wanna name your Namosaurus a different name, you may wanna use your name, or you may wanna use your nickname, okay? So we're gonna name him a Naka Boo Asaurus, okay? So we're gonna write Naka, N-A-K-A-B-O-O-S-A-U-R. So this is our Nakabu-asaurus. Because Naka is a very busy girl, so she likes to stay doing something even more reading. So she is going to show you how to blend colors and make new colors.
Yes, yellow and blue make green. We have a really dark green.
Very good. So let's put some of this paint on our letter D. So Naka wrote some words while we were D words. Naka wrote some D words while we were reading. Okay? Do you want to tell us what D words you decided to write, Leilani?
Yep. On, bad, day, and this is dia.
Idea is a Spanish word and a Portuguese word. It means day also, so we spell that D-I-A.
Yep.
Do we have any other words that you
Yeah.
wrote with D, Naka?
It's right on the bottom. This is duck. They're cute.
Yes, they are.
And this is dig.
Dig.
I like to dig for treasure.
That's right. And you
And
know
you
who
can-
else digs?
To find bones.
A paleontologist is a special kind of archaeologist who digs up just dinosaur bones.
Really?
Really? Would you
That
like to be a paleontologist?
Yeah. That sounds cool. Because then it's always a story behind it.
Very good. Okay guys, have fun with your craft, and we're gonna let Naka finish up here. She's decided to do something a little different with her craft. Don't forget, like I said, art is fun, art is freedom, art is imagination. So, oh, look at what she's decided to do. Can we show our friends at home what you did, Naka? We have a cool stencil from removing our dinosaur that we had glued down earlier.
Look, he's
Here
in
he
the
is.
forest. Yep, it's in the forest.
He's in a forest. So don't forget to follow the links below. We have some really cool dinosaur learning videos and songs for you, so that way you can continue your learning after we're gone. And don't forget, come back next week. We're going to be talking about the letter L.
For llama.
For llama. We're going to read the book Llama Llama and the Bully Goat, okay? Be sure to
It's not
join
nice.
us. Enjoy.
And
And stay safe.